চরণে রাখিও গৌরাঙ্গ তুমি মোরে দয়া না ছাড়িও। Whenever we are going through some adversity in life, Krishna as Paramatma, Lord Chaitanya as Paramatma is watching from within our hearts. How are we reacting internally? Externally, we may have to do whatever we have to do, but internally, are we complaining? Are we just telling? Are we criticizing internally? Or are we being grateful and trying to look at the positive side? Tattenukampa susamikshamano bhunjana evatmakritam vipakam ritvak vapurbhi vidadhan namaste jiveta yo mukti pade sadaipa. One who lives with gratitude, with his mind, heart, ritvak vapurbhi, his body, his heart, and his words. That person, when he reacts in gratitude, that pleases Lord Chaitanya. And that pleases Krishna. And that inspires the Lord to give, special mercy to such a soul. And such a soul becomes the rightful heir to receive the supreme mercy coming down from Krishna. This is the secret to transform a curse into a blessing. Punishment means someone really, really cares for you and loves you and considers, takes that liberty that because you are mine, I will take that right to punish you, to rectify you. Vrindavan Das Thakur in Chaitanya Bhagavat has described this pastime which Advaita Acharya is just hinting upon here in great detail. And later, during the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya, we will describe this pastime in greater detail from Chaitanya Bhagavat. But right now, we're just putting in a hint, as Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has said. And Advaita Acharya said, I made a plan because I am his servant. Why does Lord Chaitanya always respect me? To all others, he gives instructions. To me, he doesn't even give any instructions. He thinks I'm higher than him. Actually, I'm the servant of the servant. So I started expounding the Yoga Vashishta. And that Yoga Vashishta considers the ultimate goal of life is mukti, is liberation. And that is the highest, not bhakti. And when I started preaching this, the Lord became so angry because one of his purposes of descent is to disprove the Mayavad philosophy and expose the falsity of the Mayavad philosophy. And I was doing exactly that. I was actually glorifying the Mayavad philosophy. The Lord became so angry and he treated me with an apparent disrespect and he chastised me. And when he chastised, I became so ecstatic, so happy. You have finally considered me as your servant. And therefore you're chastising me. You care about me. You're not dismissing me by just giving me respect. And because we take the liberty to punish someone who we think is close to us, who can take that punishment, who deserves our punishment. We think punishment means it's a sign of neglect, but actually respect in one sense is a sign. But punishment means someone really, really cares for you and loves you and considers, takes that liberty that because you are mine, I will take that right to punish you, to rectify you. And so I was very happy, just like he had punished Mukunda. When Mukunda was punished and when Lord Chaitanya told he will go and tell him he will not see me in so many different lifetimes. In fact, Mukunda, he was a great friend. He was an associate of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he used to visit many places where people were against Vaishnavism. He would associate with devotees. And he would listen to the association of devotees, glorify devotees, wonderfully hear it, apply it in his life. But then he would also go and associate with people who did not like the Vaishnava cult, Vaishnavism. And so when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to know about this, he punished Mukunda. He said, don't see me again. And even though Lord Chaitanya is his heart, he is soft like a flower, but he can be strict like a thunderbolt. And everyone was afraid to allow Mukunda to come again into the presence of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Mukunda became very, very sad, became very sorry. He asked his friends, I cannot go in front of Lord Chaitanya, but can you please go to Lord Chaitanya and ask, if I cannot have his darshan now, when can I be eligible to have his darshan next? So devotees asked this to Lord Chaitanya, and Lord Chaitanya said, well, Mukunda wants to know when he can see me. He will get permission to see me after many millions of years. And all the devotees, their heart was broken. How can we tell Mukunda this reply? So they went to Mukunda, but they did not bring this topic up. And Mukunda was eager. Did you ask? Did you ask Lord Chaitanya? And they were not so much replying. He said, what did my Lord say? He was asking everyone. And everyone just hung their head and said, well, Lord Chaitanya said that Mukunda will get permission to see me after millions of years. They gave this information to Mukunda. He danced with jubilation. Mukunda was, Hari Bol, I will see, I will see. And devotees asked, hold on, why are you dancing? Did you hear? He said millions of years. He said exactly. He said after millions of years, I will see him. I'm so grateful. I didn't even deserve to see him. But he's saying, I will see, just in that hope that after millions of years, my chance will come. I'm dancing in jubilation. There are so many living entities in this world who do not have a guarantee that they will see the Lord, even in millions and trillions of years. But to me, he has given that guarantee. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Started dancing. When Lord Chaitanya heard how Mukunda reacted to this so-called punishment, and he was so patient and grateful for whatever punishment was given. He looked at the positive side and he was grateful for that positive side, that I will see at least. I have hope. I have hope. That faith and patience and gratitude of Mukunda pleased Lord Chaitanya. And Lord Chaitanya said, bring him here right now. Yes. And in this way, Mukunda was given, because of his attitude, his so-called punishment was immediately transformed into a blessing.
চরণে রাখিও গৌরাঙ্গ তুমি মোরে দয়া না ছাড়িও তোমার চরণ লাগি সবতে আগিনু তোমার চরণ